What is up, guys? It is ajmarkle here. Welcome to MVP Base 2005 Classic Stadium. Today we're at Sportsman Park. Why are we playing the Baltimore Orioles and St. Louis Cardinals? Because I'm about to give you a little fact check. Before the Baltimore Orioles became a thing, they used to be known as the St. Louis Browns. So this is technically a St. Louis rivalry, or St. Louis rivalry, which is the title of the video. Because for a long time, before they moved to Baltimore in the mid-50s, the St. Louis Browns were actually a thing. They actually only had one World Series appearance against the Cardinals in 1944. Despite, however, their efforts, the St. Louis Cardinals, per usual, won the World Series that year. It was their second World Series in the decade, after winning in 1942 against the New York Yankees, and they would eventually win a third one in 1946 when they beat the Boston Red Sox in 7 games. So the Cardinals won 3 World Series, but not consecutively. Little fact for you guys. And they're wearing many uniforms. The Browns were wearing their 1953 uniforms because this was their last year as a Brown, and the Cardinals are wearing their 1934 uniforms. So there is that. And Pujols dies. Misses, doesn't matter because it is a foul ball. I gotta be careful with Melvin Moore because in one of the games, I hit 3 home runs with him, so I have to be very careful how I use him. The grounder, Bruzolonic gets him out. So 3 up and 3 down. David Eckstein. David Eckstein is the guy. He was part of the 2002 World Series champion and will become the 2006 World Series champion Cardinals. And we are facing Bruce Chen of the Baltimore. Bruce Chen was a decent pitcher, supposedly, and that's a catch. There's Larry Walker. This ought to be interesting. I used him in the last 20 videos with him and basically the stadium with the St. Louis Cardinals, but it was like a while ago. Like, I think it was over a year ago when I did that. And he gets a line drive, base hit. A base hit for Larry Walker of the Cardinals. And here is Albert Pujols. Beware, lefty-righty. Pujols does good against lefties. And there's a high fly. Left field, and you can kiss it goodbye. Oh my goodness, I think hit off the advertising board. And that's a pretty good hit right there. Hindenburg. Well, I wouldn't say Hindenburg. That was a blimp. And look at that. Raw power. And yes, back then, they did not wear gloves or helmets. In reality, though, if they used that LB to show, which I have played some of the older ones, they probably would never allow. They have to wear helmets regardless. Anyway, 2-0, St. Louis Cardinals. So, now we got this nasty changeup. Bruce Chen actually did play for the Rangers briefly, but above all, he got a lot of losses as a pitcher. And, whoa, the left field as well. Oh my goodness, hit off the billboard again. I don't think Bruce Chen's known for keeping it in the ballpark that well. You can tell this is an old stadium because this had the makings of big walls and even the roofs and everything. And you can tell that the Sportsman Park was actually one of the original Busch Stadiums. That's actually the first Busch Stadium they had. Sadly, though, they would go to the Busch Stadium, which is on here, but then they would go to the next one, I think, after the 2005 season, which was 2006 from here on out. They got the third Busch Stadium. Already got a guy in the bullpen, Rick Bauer. Okay. And here is Reggie Sanders. There's a legend. He was actually known one time for charging the mound against Pedro Martinez when he got hit by a pitch. There's a pop-up to the first baseman, and out. That's the third out. But the Baltimore Orioles, St. Louis Browns, have given up 3 runs, and 2 of them are home runs. There's Miguel Tejada. There's the pitch. Takes a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Mark Mulder, when I played against him, was a very hard pitcher. It probably would be interesting if there was a interesting matchup between him and Zach Greinke. Both him and Zach Greinke are basically the 2 hardest pitchers for me on this game. And that's a base hit in the center field. A leadoff single for Miguel Tejada. So there's a runner first to start off the half of the inning. Here is Javi Lopez. Be very careful. This guy has a pop in his bat. He could crush one right over the fence. And that's the line drive, base hit. A base hit for Javi Lopez. 2 on and nobody out already. And here's Rafael Palmeiro. He's not a fast runner, so I could probably get a big play. Or basically make sure he does not try anything funny. Here is the 0-1 to him. Swing and a miss. He gets a strike 2. 0-2 right now. Here comes the 0-2, the splitter. Swing and a miss. Done. Now we just need to turn down play with Jay Gibbons. He luckily didn't play the whole season because you don't bat 2.7 average and get 5 hits. And that's a base. That's going to be out there. Oh! Good diving play by X9, but unfortunately, though, Guzman got taken out by Lopez. And what do you know? Lopez is out. So that has to hurt for about a year. Swing and a miss right there. And we got that. There's the next pitch. Rounded. Pujols will have to go to Mulder. Out of there. Third out. Unfortunately, though, that probably means that this game just got interesting because Gil is taking on his catcher because Lopez hurt himself trying to break a double play up, and he did. Well, that's deep in center field. You can tell this is an old stand because the center field walls are deep. This was 422 feet, they say. Yadier Molina, before he became more distinguished with the facial hair and his talent, and before he switched to number 4. I probably should add some modern players in MVP Base 2005 and call it like Aaron Judge in MVP Base 2005 or something like that. I don't know. That would be interesting, you know, just add modern players, see how they handle some of the hardships of this game, and probably replace certain positions, including Bryce Harper, who plays in the outfield for the Phillies, and actually first base, because first base as a hitter. But either way, though, it would be interesting because you put Bryce Harper in the game, you put Aaron Judge, and then you put Shohei Ohtani. Now, currently, Shohei Ohtani is designated hitter, meaning that he is not a pitcher this year because he's still recovering from Tommy John surgery. So that's not something. So that will be easy to do, but there hasn't really been a two-player mode until MVP Baseball 23. No, 22. Excuse me, MVP 22. So they introduced that two-player mode for people. Chan's getting his groove back, but he's facing Pujols again. Pitch, and he pops it to the right side. Jake Gibbons is going to try and run underneath this one, and he will not get there in time. Pujols running hard for a second. He kept running, and he's out. Tried to slide around the tag, and he was out of there. No contest. There's Melvin Mora leading off the inning. Takes a slider on the outside corner. When they're making their second or third at bat, they expect the fast pitches that are straight in the zone. That's how you know they will go for it. So, looks like we're going to try and get him something a little bit inside, like the fastball inside, see if I can throw him off. Fouled off, and owie-ya. Thought that didn't break his ankle or something, or bruise it. That happened to me once because Eddie Belcher got hurt because some dude randomly thought, I guess he had very bad durability. And line drive left field, Sanders will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Good job. Here's Mora's teammate, Miguel Tejada. Gonna start with a slider because they're probably gonna expect a. Oh, whoa. Wide drive left field. That ball is just. Oh! Caught by Reggie Sanders! Just when he thought it was gonna be. When he thought it was going to be a good play. Now, that's an out, and I think it's Gil that was the new hitter because Javi Lopez got hurt. Rowan, Edmonds, and Sanders coming up. So, Bruce Chan has got his groove a little bit, I think. Oh! That could have been crushed, but it was foul. And that's 0-1. There's the pitch. There's a drive right center field. That is barely out of here! That's a solo home run. Make it 4-0. Good gravy. That is going to probably be Bruce Chad on the choppy block to get out of the game. That's his third home run he's given up. Second to Roland so far. And here is Jim Edmonds, 0-1. But it could change though. Jim Edmonds has got pop in his bat. He's been Mr. Clutch before. I should know. Out there. Dang it. Here is Reggie Sanders. Reggie Sanders. There's a smoker to center, and that's a base hit. Sanders gets a single. And now we got Mark Ruzalanek at that low batting stance. Let's see here. Changeup was upstairs and could have been crushed into the left field wall if he timed it right. 0-1. Ruzalanek, be patient, my guy. That is a base hit. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to hold the runner because look, see how that throw is. Yikes, he'd be out by a mile if he did that. Try to move the run. Now let's see. There's one out. The other is up. Pitch. Line drive. Back. Okay. Now there's Mulder. They're probably gonna try to pitch strikes to him because they think he's not a good hitter. Oh, that's gonna be opposite field. That's a base hit. Mark Mulder, the pitcher, gets an RBI. Dude, you need to get out of the game if you can give up a hit to a pitcher at RBI. That's terrible. That's a swing and a miss right there. 0-1. Little chop on the corner. We got 0-1. There's the pitch. Line drive. Foul. Curved foul. Got 0-1. Got 0-2 now. And he struck out swinging on a changeup. Bruce Chen gets out of it, but I think he's done at the 4 innings. How can you pitch, and give up 5 runs in 4 innings? That's not exactly good. And if your team isn't helping you on offense, you really need to do better. Much like the Texas Rangers right now. Because they are on a very bad losing streak. Losing 11 of the last 13 games. And that is, to me, one of the worst stretches at this time. At least they got their cold streak out of the way so they can heat up later on. Pop to center field. Jim Edmonds is going to go underneath this one. And easy out. Easy out right there. There's Matos, the center fielder for the... And that's a base hit center field. That's going to be a single. Maybe they're going to pinch hit Bruce Chen at this one. I think. And... Nope, Bruce Chen is still in the game. On the list of the manager's worst decisions, Bruce Chen is still in the game. He hits a pop. Edmonds is going to have to hurry, and that's going to be a base hit. We're going to hold the runner at second, and that's a line drive catch. Jerry Harrison Jr. is going to be up. He actually never played for the Orioles in 05. He played for the Cubs. And guess who he was traded for along with their player? Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa was the guy they traded for. And that's a line drive, foul. So Jerry Harrison Jr. ended up becoming a utility player for the Cubs. Little note there. Swing and a miss. He is done for the at-bat. And that is a swoosh. So they failed to get a rally. Walker pulls and rolling. I'm surprised they're keeping Chen in. If it was me, I get Bruce Chen out of the game. Because you never know what could happen in the next few at-bats. Even if you get guys like Larry Walker out, there's also guys like Albert Pujols that are trouble. Pitch. There's another drive to left field. That ball is caught at the warning track. That was a good catch, too. Not going to lie. There's Scott Rowland, who hit not 1 but 2 home runs. Pitch. Hey, yo, watch it. Okay. Bruce Chen pitching, going to the 5th inning. Pitch. Fouled away. The changeup was good, but it was too good to the point he swung too early. Oh, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch. Grounded, and that is the 3rd out. Bruce Chen gets out of that one. But let's go see what their bullpen is like. Yep, they got 2 guys in the bullpen. That probably means that Bruce Chen is done after 5 innings. That's a fly in the foul territory in right field. Walker is going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Yep. John Perez is... they're going to put in the righty. They're going to put in Rick Bauer. And then after that, they're going to probably... We're probably going to rough him up a little by getting some big hits off him after we figure out how he pitches. And then, after that, we'll probably put in another pitcher the same inning. Swing and a miss. So we have Miguel Tejada, who got hit the first time up. Grounded. Pujols makes the out. Hope he didn't pull his MCL or something doing that. And they're still keeping Bruce Chen. Okay. Get a hit or a run. Maybe they'll change their mind. Whoa, good cut. But a little bit early on that one. So I don't understand this management. You give up 5 runs. 5 in 8 hits. and a majority of those hits are home runs. That's not exactly a good move. There's a line drive. That's Patada right there. Makes a good catch. Sanders is up 1 for 2. One bad swing could cost Chen his pitching. And he pops, and Sanders popped it deep in the center. That's a catch. 355 feet. There's Gruzolanek. He is 1 for 2 as well. He might get a hit. And there's the pitch. Line drive right to the second baseman, Harrison Jr. And now we got Gamarra, Gill, Palmeiro, and Gibbons. There's the catch that took over the Lopez after the injury. So that's going to be... There's a fly to right. Walker's going to have to run for this one. Makes the last minute play. Good catch. There is Rafael Palmeiro. Back in his prime, he used to be a very dangerous power hitter. Meaning he could pound a lot of home runs. He did that with the Rangers. Baltimore's first stint. He actually had 2 stints with Baltimore and the Rangers. And he actually had a stint with the Cubs before he was a Ranger. Well, so there's that. And his number wasn't 25. It was actually number 3. That's a little information for you guys. Gibbons is up 0 for 2. 7th inning now. Mulder is pitching a good game. Only giving up 4 hits. And Baltimore has yet to get a run. All they need is a rally, though, like a grand slam and a home run to change that up. But here's my thing. If he gives up 1 or 2 runs, I might have to get my closer ready. Unless we get enough runs to back him up offensively. That's for third out. You're going to 7th inning stretch. They're keeping Chen in? What type of management is this? I'm sorry. 6 innings, buddy. 6 innings. You're going to get crushed badly when we deal with you. That's not something you want to deal with. 0-1. Grounded. It's a slow grounder. Tejada out. And there's Mulder, who got to his 1 for 2 as well. He had a single last time up. Grounded. Also at the middle. Tejada. Defense. Saved the game. And there's David Eckstein at the plate. There's the first pitch. Oh, that's popped up. There's the bullpen. That's outside, which they don't have to protect the defense like they do today, and that's third out. Okay, I'll give them that. Chen pitched a good inning. Has pitched good, but I think this is the pinch hit battle. They're going to pinch hit. They're not going to put in Bauer because Bauer is a long reliever, and they need someone like a middle reliever. And they probably will need another lefty. That's a base hit for Matos, and Larry Walker will cut it off. And that's a long throw right there. And, yep, they're here. Called it. They finally got a pinch hitter for Bruce Chen, which is long overdue. Because if I were Bruce Chen, I'd probably be mad I was able to pitch this long. Because even if you get paid a lot of money, if you know you're having a bad day, you know you need to get out of the game and get someone else to take over. And that's all play. And there's Jerry Harrison Jr. The 2 outs. The pitch. Strike 1. Strike 1. There is the 0-1 pitch. Oh, that's deep in the center field. That is way back and caught. That would have probably been nearly a home run. But, unfortunately, their 1 hit wasn't enough. And now, let's see. They kept Rick Bauer? Okay, righty. First pitch. Okay, that was a late swing on my part. Out of there. First out of the inning. There's our Fools. See if we can get a big hit off him. Grounded. That was a lot. That's a grounder. Baltimore's really keeping Cardinals on their toes. Bauer is actually doing good. Maybe they want someone to slow down the offense. Pitch. There's a fly to left field. That ball is going to be caught. That's the third out. Okay, Bauer. 3 up, 3 down. Newton, Moore, and Tejada. This ought to be interesting. So Mulder's going to have to pitch through this inning. Uh-oh. High fly to left field, and now Newton. It's a home run. It's the first home run given up. And this is the first run that Baltimore scored. That's the Browns. That was a mistake pitch, and I paid for it. Big time. Whoa, that's a deep one. Very deep. And, wow, hit the roof. It's time to get, I want my closer. Jason Ishiguzhan, or whatever his name is going to be up. And the pitch. Center field. Edmonds is going to have to run underneath this one. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So that's the first out. There's Melvin Mora. He's probably going to eager to face a lefty. Takes a pitch outside for a ball. Mark Mulder, despite his good year with Oakland, ended up progressed to a bad in a negative way, and as a result, ended up not having better years. I think sometimes when you go to another team, you expect to probably do better, or probably expect to have a better season after you had a good one. Some would expect what you call a sophomore slump, which is basically when you have one good year in the first year, but he's not a rookie, and then you end up progressing a lot. Grounded, X9's got to hurry. Second, out there, and they call double play! Double play, double play! Good job on the defense, and Mark Mulder pitches a complete game, and the St. Louis Cardinals have defeated the Baltimore Orioles, St. Louis Browns, in a St. Louis rivalry. Hey, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends about these videos. I'll see you guys next video. God bless you, rock. Don't forget it.